Hello and welcome. My name is Ajax Post and this is Transport Fever, the One Hub Let's Play Speed Build series. And we're just sat outside Olgeto Monument Valley, our main hub station in our one capital city. Just watching some trains go by. There are several routes that use this station, but they have a habit of arriving or departing in only one or two trains, so you don't often get that mass, that mass sort of that mass of trains, basically. So what I'm trying. Oh, hang on a second. 4 million in profit. Yeah, I am making quite a bit of money at the moment. It's 1932 June. I've rolled on about 6 months or thereabouts since the last episode. And I'm doing this really just to pay back the loan that I had already paid off last time and then built back up again when I added the new cargo route out to Olgeto Misa. So if we repay that. Now I'm going to take this money out again, to be honest. Oh, that's it. Oh, no loan, zero loan, and a bank balance of $1 million. Cool. That's a very healthy position to be in. Anyway, yes, so we're not going to spend much time here watching the trains go by, but just a quick poke at one or two figures while I'm here before we get into the actual building and doing of stuff. Where's our lines? Okay, so here we are, and the only line, which the red colour can be difficult to make out. The only line currently losing any significant amount of money, 428k, is the latest service, barely a year old, which is the Olgeto Misa freight bulk train, which is the one train there, 6 carriages, and it's it's just about departing, in fact, from the cargo hub over here. If I get all the dialogue boxes out of the way, you can kind of see it. There it is. Yep, and in fact, get it running on, shall we? He is very close to making profit, so with this journey, he may well have paid off all the capital cost and the running costs for the year. Everything else is just pittance, a few K here and there. Basically the buses and the trucks, the feeder services to the main train action. If we go up the other side, yeah, there we are, 3.5 million nearly on the Olgeto Monument Valley, which is the Olgeto Monument Valley to Monument Valley service, passenger service, running full, 2 trains, totally rammed full with people, making over $3 million. That's very nice indeed. Anyway, as lovely as that is, and it is indeed very lovely, today we are going to tackle the big extravagant freight plan. Now, I've talked about this, well, I've mentioned this kind of in the past once or twice. I want to rejig this so it's more efficient and can spread out to the rest of the map, because as you can see, I've only got one little corner of the map covered so far, and there's a lot more to go. It's not a huge map, but there's a fair amount on it, and most of it is some distance away. So what I plan to do, rather than having all the cargo, as it were, going through from this side here all the way through passenger stations on either side of Olgeto Monument Valley, is I'm going to put a big hub, and I'm thinking somewhere up here will do, and that will feed these towns here obviously quite easily, and also give me access to the, I'm going to call that the northwest, northeast rather, thank you autosave, through up to the northwest and down over this way as well. It's going to have to be a bit of a monster, which is why I don't want a big loan standing over me, preventing me from spending the money on both the stations and the trains that will make it work. So yeah, that's where we're going in today's episode. I do love seeing these big passenger numbers, but I keep thinking to myself, ooh, I could put another train on there and make it even more profitable than it is already. But we're going to leave that for the moment. I'm actually going to pause the game while I do this building, just so I don't get distracted by dialogue boxes and other messages coming up and stuff. because I'm easily distracted. If you watch any of my other Let's Plays, you'll know that distraction is kind of the name of my game, really. So what we're going to do, we're going to stick that in pause, and I will say thank you very much for joining me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the rest of it, and my bizarre attempts at building stuff. Oh, but I'm distracting myself already. One little thing, I keep wanting to do this, but keep forgetting, or when I remember it, I haven't got any money to do it. I've got a number of mods installed, some of which are sort of aesthetic assets. One of which is this, which is the wall. And I was thinking there's a few places around some of the railway stations where this would be quite handy, like here. So this is Olgetto Monument Valley South, and as you can see there are a number of buildings. I think they're all residences, aren't they? Apart from one little shop in the middle, or two shops. Okay, and I think it'd be nice if they were sort of protected from falling debris off the tracks and give them some noise protection. So can I slip these concrete walls in? I can't remember the name of the mod, but it will be in the description to this video, and also it is already, I believe, added to my collection. Again, there's a link for that or in the description, so you can sort of look up all the mods I've used, or at the moment plan to use. I haven't put all the new ones in, all the futuristic ones as yet. I'll put them in as the time comes close. I'll add them in. So like the big electrics and the diesel trains, they're not in there yet, but I will add them later as we get to that year. Anyway, let's can I put these in? I think, oh, it does snap to track. That's nice. Okay, so angle of slope. Don't think slope's an issue there. Left or right? Oh, I see. Right, that's left and right. What's this? What is this slope doing? Oh, I think that's a slope on. Can I turn that around? Yes, that's a slope on the wall itself. Oh, that's cool. And distance to track, modify terrain, yes or no? What difference does that make? Oh yeah, I don't want it to do that, no. So I'll say no modifications to the terrain. If you can fit in there, just slot into place. So if I slip that in there. It's not the best site, is it, coming from the back of your house? Let's see, a thundering great brick wall. It's going to clash with that house there. Have I put one in already? I didn't expect to do that. Oh, they're in the 10-metre blocks. Right, I'm going to play with that. I will try and put those in at some point. But there's loads of them. I wonder how it does that. I'm going to investigate that a bit further. Anyway, you've sort of seen them there, and say that if you want to use that sort of mod, then there are lots of different wall types: wood walls, concrete, brick, stone, modern, and less modern. They're in the description to the video. Okay, yeah, so as I was about to say before I distracted myself. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. If you do leave us a like. A little thumbs up would be much appreciated. Even more so would be any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations, or even criticisms that you might have. Just drop a note in the comments box below. And of course, if you've not done so already, please do subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll know whenever I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play videos. But for me, Ajax Post here in Transport Fever, I'll hand you over to the soundtrack very shortly. And until the next time, bye-bye for now.